Yo, what's going on? It is Friday, October 3rd, 6:17 p.m. Just got back from the gym, ate, chefed it up, some good ass steak and rice. And today I made $0, taking zero trades on the NASDAQ. Coming into the day, I had a bullish bias. We're at all time highs. Let's talk about something real quick though about this bullish bias. Only because we're at all time highs is why I stayed bullish. I would have been bearish had it been any other scenario except for all time highs because of look at us, look at the downtrend. Look at this. We inversed the 4 hour. Well, not the downtrend, but like we had inversed all these gaps to the downside. We were running through bullish PD rays. We genuinely were. But being as though we were not too far from all-time highs, I have to be bullish. I learned my lesson before. Twice. But yeah. Market open, we start ripping up. Then we have this one candle. Not sure what it was from, but this brought a lot of uncertainty to me. And it was the reason why I didn't want to take this one trade that I'm about to talk about. This was a trade that Will and Steez took. The rest of the Discord probably too, but it's this 2-minute inverse to the upside, rejecting off of an hourly, and I believe it was what hourly? This hourly, and the 4 hour just below. This 4 hour right here. I believe it was this 4 hour we're talking about. So it's rejecting off of those. You got the SMT at the low. You have the bullish bias. You have midnight open above. You have internal break-even points. You have all-time highs resting above. That's not a bad trade. The draws are decent. There's an SMT at the low. You're rejecting off of a high time frame gap, and you have a 2-minute inverse with good displacement. Not a bad trade. I was so uncertain about what that last candle was, and the rest of the way that price was kind of like it already came out a little bit choppy. Like look. It had already came out a little bit uncertain. So we just pump up, we chop around, we chop up, we shit down, and then we start going back up. I don't know. It doesn't seem the best to me. So I just decided to stay out of this trade, and this trade would have sat a little bit of drawdown. Ran up, break even right here, and then got break even. And then on this dump off that we got down here, let's keep in mind, while this dump off was happening, if we take a look at ES stayed bullish. Through all of this, ES was just ripping up this entire AM session. ES was genuinely pumping up even while this was there. That's why we have this SMT right here that held. We have SMT at the high as well. So we come into this. We leave this a 15 and a 5. And we had a 1 minute right here, 1 minute mech that would have been probably the only trade that really would have played out today. But it wasn't even that crazy. Let me see. So body stops. You could target it 1-to-1. You would have. Where would you have even entered at? Oh, this candle. You market order, and then you run up, you shoot down, and then you run up and you hit TP. That was really the only trade that I seen today. What was the other trades we had? I believe coming off of this, yeah, this was one trade. I know Blake took this trade. I seen this trade, but again, I didn't like the way price was moving. I was uncertain about it, so I just decided to sit out. What do? We come in, we rebalance the price leg as you know we're supposed to, and we inverse this a little 1 minute right here. Great, excellent displacement. We have internal draws that we can go break even at, and it would have been targeting previous day low right here. But while all this is happening, ES is sitting and pumping to all-time highs. I didn't like that. That was one thing I didn't like. When you're trying to take a short at all-time highs and the correlated asset is ripping up, I'm good, bro. I'm going to pass on that. And what does that do? Not sure where his break-even point was. I think he probably got stopped out. For me, break-even would have probably been right here, so it would have been a break-even trade for me. And then this trade over here was the one that I liked the most. But, again, I was so uncertain with everything still, and I didn't want to take this. Like, I had seen, especially once I seen the trade Will and Steez took fail, it kind of didn't make sense. Like, it didn't even touch midnight open. That's when I was like, yeah, probably not going to take nothing unless I got like a drooling at the mouth setup. This 1 minute right here, I actually really liked. And again, would have been break even because I would have been, let's see, had I taken this 1 minute right here, actually, yeah, probably would have targeted at least 1-to-2, at least like internal right here. Maybe, yeah, 1-to-2, and then left a runner for previous day low. But it would have been a break-even trade. So I protected capital today, especially on a week where I'm down this much across two accounts, so over $2,000 this week. It's a good week to protect capital. Now, I may be down this week, But I'm not mad at it. I took 2 setups I like. I risked correctly, even though on, what was it, Wednesday's trade, I didn't factor in that it was a market order. So that's lack of responsibility on my end. That's some shit that I already know needs to get fixed. But I was trying to risk 500, which was correct risk parameters. I took 1 trade. I got off. I journaled it. And I just went about my day. I'm not upset. See, that's the thing. Like, I didn't let my emotions get the best of me. And that was something that I spent the whole fucking summer working on. The fear, the letting the emotions get to me. That's what I spent the whole summer to get through. September, I really felt like, I started seeing that improvement. End of August, I want to be exact. I started feeling that improvement. That's when I seen it really tighten up. And even now, I'm down 2.2K this week, and my mindset now is let's get ready for next week. Like, let's kill next week. Let's murder next week. I bought a fresh eval because I was paying $30 for the other one, and if I had canceled it and then paid $15, I got one that wasn't in drawdown and was half the price. Yes, sir. But yeah, going into next week, man, let's take some good setups. Let's remain disciplined. If I see price truly is just not delivering, bro, just stay out of it. Protect your capital. It's better to do that. Let's get more comfortable in that funded. I'm glad that because I haven't liked the way price has been delivering these setups, I've been staying off of taking trades on my funded, and that's saved me a lot. That's genuinely saved me a lot. Saved me a lot of L's. It's just my discretion being built there, and my personal reasoning. It's me building myself as a trader, and that's good. As well as like me fading these setups today. What I do, I protected capital. That's good. So next week, I just want to continue to be disciplined. I want to seek those good setups, and I want to wait. I want to be patient. I want to test my patience truly, and test my my emotions truly on letting price tell me if I feel as though, not if it feel as though, if I feel as though it is moving correctly to deliver my setups, my personal setups. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna look for heading into next week. Very rough week. -$2,000. I mean, dude, any red week is just not a good week, and it's usually not a good week up here. But I'm chilling, bro. I'm fucking chilling. More motivated as ever. I definitely, I see trading is harder than what I thought it was coming into this, but that's okay. This shit's like I'm locked in now. Like, there's no going back. I don't give a fuck if it takes a year for me to get my first payout. If it takes 2, this is the shit I'm doing. And you hear it here in my journal, Nick. Like, when you come back to this, it's set in stone, bro. So don't back out now. And with that being said, catch you bright and early. Not bright and early, but I'll be there bright and early. I'm probably going to be at the job site. Fuck, I hate working on Monday. So I'll catch you on Monday's journal. Have a great weekend.